Welcome to
So do y'all remember Sidekicks?
That
Chuck
was
Norris,
with Chuck
Jonathan
Norris
Brandis.
and Jonathan Brandis.
Yes. Like
He was a hard thrower.
Rest in
right?
peace.
Remember that?
Karate Kid if you have asthma.
Yeah, Karate Kid if you have asthma. If you get knocked out, you couldn't breathe. You're like, oh my God, he's going to die.
And like he'd get into what I liked about it was that he'd get into like a hard situation, and then like he'd daydream, and like Chuck Norris would come in and like
Like in
okay,
camo.
so
Yeah.
so he's climbing the rope, and he's like, okay, just relax.
Relax, just breathe. Like while he's climbing with next to him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it was kind of creepy, actually, if you think about it for too long. The fact that Chuck Norris came to him in his dreams.
Right.
But, yeah, it's weird, right? Because Jonathan Brandis is no longer with us.
Yeah,
He was also in that
unfortunate.
Sea World show.
Sequest, DSV.
Sequest. It was like Star Trek underwater.
Yep, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
With the guy from Jaws. Roy Scheider played the captain.
And wait, didn't Hercules play in that show?
Oh, yeah. What was that dude's name?
Hercules.
No.
Which
Same era.
Hercules?
Same era as Hercules and
No,
Xena.
okay, I'm getting confused.
Yeah. What about Xena? Remember Xena?
Xena was a lesbian, Brent. Let's
don't
get
care.
it straight.
I don't care.
You don't have a shot. Do you remember that? They finally made Xena a lesbian by the end of the show.
Oh, in the show. I liked her partner. She's cute, too. What was her partner's name?
Gabrielle.
How do y'all remember this stuff?
Because I watched Xena, dude.
I did,
watched
too. We all watched Xena.
Yeah, of course.
I just wasn't
watched-
paying attention
okay.
to their names.
Here's a good question. What was the worst show you watched as a kid that when you think back on it now, you're like, Jesus
Wow.
Christ, how did we watch that show? Like, because some shows we knew they were bad. Like,
Yeah.
Baywatch was a bad show. We all knew it was bad. The writing was bad. The acting
but,
wasn't very good. I
The
still watch that
visuals
show
were
a
up
lot.
there. Yeah, dude, slow motion jogging is awesome. So I would say anything that had to do with karate or ninjas, I would watch, no matter what it was.
Yep. American Ninja
Now-
movies. Yep.
Three Ninjas was cool,
Three Ninjas.
Yes.
but Three Ninjas number 4, not cool.
No, it was not.
But I would still watch it and love it.
Yeah.
So yeah, anything with karate or ninjas or
But here's the thing.
fighting.
Like Knight Rider.
Dude, that show's awesome, man.
One of the best theme songs of a show ever. Loved. I watched all the show. You know, actually, I didn't watch it when it originally aired. I watched it on reruns, like on TBS and shit.
Okay.
When I was probably like 15, and
Okay.
even then I thought this show's kind of cheeseball, but there was
Was it?
something about the talking car
Yeah.
and David
Fantastic.
Hasselhoff, and it was just
It was about the car.
yeah.
Well,
I
it's
don't
kind
even-
of the thing with the 80s. You had to have a gimmick, like
Well, you
Yep.
had
some
like
kind of robot that had like a character
Right.
that wasn't human.
you had
sort of thing.
and it didn't even have to be a character, like
Yeah,
an object.
yeah.
You know, like
Airwolf.
Knight Rider. Airwolf had the
Another great
helicopter.
theme song.
A-Team, even
A-Team.
though it wasn't like a character, their van was fantastic.
Their van. Mm-hmm.
You know, that was a staple in that. You see that thing come across. If that van wasn't in there, that wasn't the A-Team. It was just some dudes.
Right. What was MacGyver's thing? The Swiss
His
Army
knife,
knife.
his Swiss Army knife,
Oh.
man, and his leather jacket.
I thought it was the mullet.
That too.
Later on, at the time, you didn't pay attention because everyone was rocking them. you
Yeah.
know.
True.
Well,
Later,
true.
later you noticed.
Yeah,
it.
he carried his
Remember
mullet.
when he dated Terry Hatcher in that show?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she
Yep.
was-
Penny Parker.
Penny
I
Parker.
remember we used to watch that show religiously.
Yeah,
We watched the whole thing all the way through. My dad was really into it.
dude, me and
Really?
Dustin, dude. So we watched it at home. Robi, you were watching it. We would get back to school and talk about it. I don't know if you remember this, Robi. People used to make fun of us
For
because we
watching
liked
MacGyver?
MacGyver so much. Yeah,
Who made fun of us?
you were not aware at that time.
My
Like,
ears
was
were working.
There was a year where it was like 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where you're transferring from
Adolescence to young
being
adulthood.
a baby, basically, right, to becoming a teenager.
Right.
And, so now we're intermingling with older kids. And, dude, they would make fun of us. Oh, yeah.
Really?
And you were oblivious. I knew you were oblivious to it because it didn't phase you at all. Like you were just, and it was cool. We never stopped watching MacGyver and video games too. We talk about video games. Oh, look at those nerds talking about video games.
Yeah. In the meantime, they were playing video games.
Yeah, well, they all got so hyped up when they found out I kicked all their asses in Street Fighter.
Exactly. They were like, "Damn it, we got to start practicing. Britt's kicking our ass."
I don't know what happened to Micah. That was
His
weird.
dick shit.
Oh, is that what he said? It froze up.
No, he didn't. I just assumed. I mean, he ran out of here like
I know, just boom, gone.
something was up. Maybe that 40-ounce went right through him.
Catching up to him, dude. Have you ever drank a 40-ounce? It's hard. It's hard to drink a 40-ounce. It gets warm, dude.
It's a lot of beer. Yeah.
It gets warm. Did you have to go pee?
Yes.
Yeah, it's all good.
I've drinking many beers before this.
Yeah.
Gathering.
I was saying it's hard to drink a 40-ounce, man. It gets warm when you get to the bottom.
Well, I had 2 Heinekens before this, and they were like half the size of this one. So,
Hey, you had 2 20-ounce Heinekens
yeah.
before this?
Wow.
Oh yeah, I'm properly lit right now.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I was wondering. I'm like, damn, Micah is talking more than I've ever heard him talk.
Well, Robi, I told you. Let's drink some beers tonight. I'm like, hey, let's do like a Save Our Parks type episode where we all just start
Protect
drinking.
our parks.
Which is funny because I'm very, very introverted.
Yeah.
Probably
this is
more
the
than
right show
both
for
of
you,
you,
dude. This is
Probably
the right
more than
show.
both of you, actually.
Hey, dude, this is
know.
the introverts. All are welcome.
But with a few beers in me, I'll get going. You know.
Mhm. Yeah.
I had no beer in my house, so I'm
Well, there's a store.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay, man.
It's all right, dude.
Somebody has to curate this thing. Like we can't just
that's
both
true.
be drunk.
That's
Is
true.
curate the right word?
I don't know. I'm using it.
Okay.
Curate, yeah.
Curate.
Curate.
Shit, Robi.
That's like museum speak. That belongs in a museum.
Mm-hmm.
That was my Harrison Ford.
Dude, your beard's looking a little thick now, Robi.
It looks good.
It's
I like
because my birthday is coming up. My birthday is
I know.
Sunday,
All right.
and I always shave my beard on my birthday. So,
Really?
Yeah,
Like to the skin?
pretty close. Yeah, like I'm gonna bring it back down because I like to see. Okay, this is what I look like at 47.
Oh, you want to see your real face?
I want to see my real face without all the facial
and then
hair.
what are your expectations of that? Well, you do it every year, so you know. What
I
to
do
expect,
it every
right?
year, so I'm expecting to look pretty similarly to when I turn 46.
Okay.
And 47, because
Yeah.
I don't think I look that much different, but and this happens as you get older. I don't know if you guys have noticed this yet. Mike is still a young buck, but when you look at yourself in the mirror, even though you stare at yourself all the time, you don't realize your eyes are getting worse. At least mine are.
Yeah.
From up close.
I know what you're talking about.
And then I looked at my face the other day with my readers on, my glasses.
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, holy shit, I got wrinkles on the sides of my eyes and I'm like an old man.
I choose to like just glimpse at the mirror. Just real quick. I blur my eyes a little bit to look at myself.
Yeah, I look badass.
To where I'm like, all right, my boobies don't look too bad. And just walk away. Like the other day, let me look at myself. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I actually turned 40 this year.
Wow.
Which is really, really weird. Being I'm like the young little brother, you know?
If the younger brother, the baby brother is 40, that means that
not
everyone
good.
else is really old.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, dude.
Brent, do you think I could kick your ass still? Do you
I think we would have an epic fight, me and you.
Dude, that would be bad, I think.
I don't think it would be an ass kicking on either side.
No, it wouldn't.
I think we would both walk away hurt.
Oh, for sure.
It would be bad. I think
It would be bad.
I think you would knock me really, really freaking hard.
But here's the thing.
I would have like a little bit more like endurance.
Yeah.
So I could keep like jabbing and punching and stuff, but you would like have like the
I would come
knocking.
at you right
But
off.
here's the thing, Micah. What is your fitness level? Would you say 1 to 10? What's your fitness level right now?
Maybe a 6.
6.
No,
B,
maybe
what's your
5.
fitness level right now?
Probably like an 8.
You're like an 8. So you're probably in the best shape of your life right now. So
I'm in the best shape of my life right now.
Even though you have 6 years on Micah.
Yeah. I would destroy him.
I don't know if you destroy him because he is, again,
I'm messing.
He's
No, it would be we would both walk away hurting.
Right.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, it would be bad. We would probably be walking away like one arm over the other, like both limping. You know,
it would be like in Rocky 3 at the end where him and Apollo go at it, and you don't know who wins. You know, that's what we do, Micah. No one sees it, just me and you. We go at it.
And then later,
go home with a couple of shiners each.
Maybe we should do that. We should just plan it one day. Just
I want to
beat the hell out of
I've
each
never
other.
been in a real fight. I've been in little scuffles, never been like in a full out fight ever.
Okay,
in my life.
scuffles with your brothers, or
Well, that doesn't count.
sure it does.
No, they were small. They were half my size.
I've been in a real fight before. Well, when I was little, I remember we had a cousin named Ben, and he was like actually in karate.
Oh yeah, he would like
And one time he was like, hey, Micah, let's spar, because he's like from Mississippi, so he had like this hick accent. Hey, Micah, let's spar. And he would like put on all the gear and stuff. He would just beat the shit out of me. Like I was like, what? Get the hell beat out of me. Oh, let's spar. I was like, wait, isn't sparring like we're just supposed to like pretend fight?
Right.
He would like go all out on me.
All out. Yeah, I remember that.
You're like dripping blood by the end of it. It's sparring.
Yes, but I never, because I was, Micah, you're tall too.
Yeah, my brother and I we got into scuffles.
Yeah.
But we never got into a true fight where we were punching each other, like trying to hurt each other.
Yeah.
And same, I've never been in a real life fight. I've had people kind of like push me trying to instigate a fight because I pissed them off or whatever. Something happened. I accidentally bumped someone. Like, what gives, man? And, they push you. They're trying to start something, but I've never capitulated and like went after somebody and.
Yeah. No, I never have.
Yeah.
But I feel like I should, though.
Yeah?
Not start a fight. That's stupid.
Right. All you got to do is go to a bar enough, and eventually...
I also don't want to go to jail.
That's true.
I feel like I think me and Micah, we should just get in a fight, dude.
You think so?
Like, a mutual thing. Do it? Like, we don't hate each other, just like,
But you just but you would put gloves on. And,
no.
No?
No.
Just full on, bare
just
knuckle.
Go at it, dude.
I don't know, man. I mean, like being brothers, you kind of know like the other's weakness. So like,
Micah just like punched me right in the stoma.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. Like,
boom.
He's like tugging on your bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. I win.
Oh man.
When he said weaknesses, that's what popped into my head too.
Yeah, I know what you're going at, Mike.
Oh yeah, but actually,
B would probably anticipate that, and so he would probably take.
I would position myself like this.
Yeah. His defense would be to
you would never
guard
get to
that
it.
side.
You would never get to it.
Right.
I remember one time me and Chris got into a fight. We're like, come on, let's see if we can fight, and like we wrestled like really hard once, and. Like I was like going pretty hard at it, but then like after the fight was over, like I went into the bathroom and like threw up because I was just wasted. Like I was so out of shape, my energy level was like bad.
Oh, y'all were older?
Yeah, we were like a little older at the time.
Oh wow!
And I was like so out of shape. I went into the bathroom after I threw up.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
dude.
it was bad. So
Christopher should have been a good fighter. I never roughed you up like Chris though.
Chris is remarkably strong, actually.
Well, I would hold back on you because you were so small.
Right.
But Chris, I would let him come at me full blast, but I would give him some
of the stuff.
Like 60%, Remember me and him used to box in my room, and I would use boxing gloves and let him go bare knuckle.
With glass?
I remember.
No, like kickboxer.
Yeah.
That's what we were training for.
Kickboxer, man. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Has that held up? I haven't watched it in years.
I don't know. That would be a good one to watch.
Yeah. There's a lot of those, I don't know, man. It's weird. The stuff you're into when you're young and you have the nostalgia for it. It
was a whole era of that.
It was.
Badass
for
dudes.
For years. Martial arts, and I guess Bruce Lee kicked it off, right? Was that what it was? And it was kind of the Americanized version of it.
Dude,
yeah,
didn't hurt.
I watched Big Trouble in Little China recently, and it was really good.
Yeah.
Who was that?
I mean, it was really. It's got cheesy stuff, but
It's it's a ridiculous, a fun movie.
That's where Raiden comes from in Mortal Kombat.
Yep.
And you know what's crazy is like the whole Macho Man persona at the end of the movie. He's like the girl's like, "Oh, can I come with you in your truck?" And he's like, well, it's my truck and there's just no room for you, so
You're just gonna have
and
to
she's
walk.
like beautiful, like perfect woman, and he's just like so macho that he's like, sorry, but I just got to go my own way.
He's so macho. He's actually gay. He was into the Asian guy, and that's why the girl gets.
There's no movies though where dudes are that ripped anymore, like action movies.
No, actually, you know what movie just came out, and when this airs, it will have been out for a while. But it's called The Return. It's got Ray Fiennes. Remember Ray Fiennes from The English Patient?
No,
that British guy. Yeah, he played
English
M
Patient?
in the Daniel Craig James Bond movies after Judi Dench died.
Okay,
that guy.
I've never seen any of those movies.
Well, anyway, if you know who Ray Fiennes is, he's this old British guy now. He's like in his 60s.
So he's
and
ripped?
he just got super ripped to play Odysseus in a movie called The Return, about Odysseus's return.
But was he like Rocky IV, Sylvester Stallone ripped?
He was pretty ripped, dude. Like a six-pack.
All right,
like
Jamie, pull this up for us.
Look up Ray Fiennes. It's spelled R-A-L-P-H.
Ralph?
It's Ralph, but it's pronounced Rafe. Fiennes, Fiennes. The Return.
That's The Return.
And you might have to type in like workout or muscle or something.
Images. That dude,
Try
he's
nude.
old man. That's nothing
what I'm
like
saying,
Sylvester Stallone in Rocky IV.
I'm just saying that's the last movie that I saw that a guy got ripped for it.
Jesus Christ, Robi.
I watched way
This
too
is
much.
not even. No, props to Ralph Fiennes. He did a good job for a 60-year-old man. But
Tom Holland got pretty ripped for Spider-Man.
Yeah, but not like.
It's because he's small though. He's a tiny dude. He's like me getting ripped. It doesn't really mean that much.
Yeah, you have to have some muscle,
right?
You know,
because you can be cut. You can be cut.
There's
but
the
your
Rock.
muscles aren't large.
Like the Rock, and then what's the guy from the Marvel movies? Who's a wrestler?
Oh, Dave Bautista.
Yeah, Batista. They're big.
Yeah,
they're huge, but they're not.
Well, Chris, I want to say Pine. It's not Pine. Chris, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Hemsworth?
No.
Mario.
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth is large.
Now Thor's pretty ripped.
Thor was pretty ripped.
Yeah.
If you saw the Extraction movies, he's pretty ripped in those
yeah,
movies.
He's pretty ripped in those.
This is what we've come to, talking
back
about the
then,
physique of Hollywood.
Yeah,
action
you'd
stars.
have Sylvester Stallone, and then who played Apollo?
When I was little, I used to watch Rocky IV like every day.
Oh yeah,
On
totally.
VHS.
So good, dude. So good.
Oh man, that's the pinnacle of Rocky for me.
It's such a weird thing too. Like as a dude, you're like looking at these other dudes, and they're like all oiled up, and you're all like, "Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah." But it's not sexual at all.
I don't know. Yeah,
you're just
that's what they were trying to say about
Top
Top Gun and the volleyball sequence. About that,
was
it was
sexual.
super homoerotic, and
That
it's
was
like
so sexual.
all of these dudes without a shirt, wearing jeans. By the way,
Wearing blue jeans to play volleyball.
Right, playing volleyball in sand and glistening sweat, and it's like this was made for gay guys, and it's like, but
maybe it was made for women too,
and that too, yeah.
It's a good scene too, though. But you're like, man, I want to look like that.
Yes,
working out.
Yeah, it's a what's the word I'm looking for?
It's a motivator.
It's a motivator. Yep.
Yeah, it's like James Bond, man. You don't want to have sex with him; you want to be him.
Yep. You want to be James Bond.
Yeah.
Be with those guys playing volleyball. I don't know. Maybe that's
probably want to be in them. But yeah,
I don't know what that means.
It's sexual.
Yeah, you're too young, little brother.
You're not even 40 yet, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So big plans for your 40th? Are you doing something? Are you blowing it out?
I don't know yet. Like, what should I do?
When's your birthday? November?
Yeah.
November 12th?
Probably nothing.
No, you gotta do something, dude. Come over to Tampa. I'll fly.
I didn't do much. I didn't do much for my 40th.
We'll do it right, dude. Come to Tampa.
Mm-hmm. Like Like what is a 40th birthday? Like what
Come
is
to
that?
Tampa,
Like, what do they do?
we'll set up the Xbox. We'll play video games all night, dude. It'd be awesome.
Yeah, you drink a 40.
I'll take you out, dude.
Sometimes I drink
I'll take
two.
you. You want to celebrate your 40th? I'll take you out. Come on.
He'll take you out.
Actually, let's do it. Let's do it, dude. That'll be fun. You come too, Robi.
When is this now? It's November 12th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe so. Maybe so. All right. So, being that we've got all of us together here,
All right.
I think I have to clear the air.
Okay.
Oh, I know what's coming.
I have to clear the air because this is controversial. Y'all did a podcast a while back
This is true.
where Brent talked about my adoption.
Yes.
And I have to have a little redemption here.
Do we need to tell the story again?
Yeah, Brent, you tell the story and I'll tell it from my point of view.
Because we've already told the story, but I guess we could tell the story again.
Just tell the abridged version.
Yeah, just
All right,
yeah.
the abridged version was we are all adults now,
Yes.
probably in our 20s and 30s, the three of us, me, Chris, and Micah. And me and Chris, texting each other, conspire to tell Micah that he's adopted. And you can go back and find the episode where we talk about this.
I don't remember which episode it was, but yes.
Yeah.
It was.
Well, you have to go back and listen to every single episode
Yes.
we have,
But you'll find it eventually. It's in season 1.
because it was a good story. The way the story was told, little bits of truth were weaved in there to make it believable, and it ended with Micah crying as an adult.
Okay.
Okay, that's where that's
No,
that's
no,
that's
no,
the
no,
debate.
no.
I know I threw that in there though because I know that's what you want to debate, right?
Oh no.
Okay, so now
You have to understand something about Brent.
Okay.
Is he likes to exaggerate stories
I do.
to make it seem like it's something more than it is.
Absolutely.
But this
Yeah.
story actually, there is a little substance to it that
Yeah. There
okay.
Okay.
I was buying it for a little while, and
Yeah.
I'll tell you after he's done. Okay,
Because there was a classmate he had
Yes.
that they went to school since kindergarten
Mm-hmm.
that they found out she was adopted.
Wow. And it was a huge revelation to her.
A huge revelation to everyone. So we convinced Micah that was his twin sister, and that family took her, and our family took him. Like double dragon story,
Wow.
So there's a little bit of
did this girl and Micah resemble each other? Like
not at all.
No. A little. No, a little bit.
You're
Okay.
both white.
Tiny little bit.
Not at all. Maybe so.
Yeah. Well,
I don't
if
know. I
Micah
haven't seen
started
her.
to buy it, then obviously there
Yeah.
had to be some resemblance where he
All right,
was
so
like
Micah, you
questioning.
take over.
Okay.
You take over
Okay.
now, Micah.
So-
I think
so
I think
start
I said
off-
enough.
Brent laid this on me at the worst time in my life. I can't even begin to explain to you why it was the worst time in my life, but I was going through some very bad stuff. And I was at the lowest of the low.
God.
I mean, the lowest of the low of my life. Like,
I was just like, hey, Chris, let's kick him. He's down. Let's kick him.
I'm not even going to get into that aspect because it's too
don't
heavy.
Don't get in that.
It's too heavy for this.
Yeah.
But
That's what
Yeah,
brothers
yeah.
are
okay,
for.
Brent was like, "Look, Micah, I need to tell you something." Out of the blue. So it was kind of like, "Wait, what's going on here?" Like he was like, "I need to talk to you, Micah. Something that's been on my mind since I was a little kid."
Dude, you remember this better than I do.
He goes.
Yeah,
Mom and Dad don't know this, but I remember because when I was little, they brought you home, and they used to talk about it all the time. But I was listening. He was like, "They don't know this, but I was listening the whole time." But you were adopted. You were adopted, and I remember when they took you home and they were talking about it. And Mom doesn't know that I'm telling you this and all that. And I was like, "Wait, okay, I don't know." I was like, "Dude, whatever." He was like, No, I'm serious, Micah. Like, you can ask Chris. Like, you were adopted, and they took you home, and so the pastor of the church this is going to be crazy because there's some things that tie into this that makes it convincing that Brent doesn't know about.
Okay. Oh shit.
Wow.
Okay, so the pastor of the church, his daughter was adopted, and she was in my class.
That's who I was talking about. Yeah.
Okay, but Dad used to take me to their house
What?
when we were little and like let me play with the daughter, like as friends and all that.
Oh, I never knew that.
Trying to create
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So there was this, because even when I was little, like looking back on it, I was like, why did like before all this like adoption crap, like I would even think back like why did my dad take me there? Like it was kind of cool, like hanging out with her and all, but like we weren't really friends or anything.
Yeah, it was like he was trying to
really
force
close.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like he was like trying to like so when Brent brought that up, I was like,
You
wait a second.
remembered.
Wait, my dad took me there all the time.
Play dates.
Oh, yeah, they wanted me to have like a relationship with my sister. Wait, maybe?
Right. Yeah. Like
Maybe
wow.
something was going on there.
yeah, they wanted
Hold
to keep
on,
that
hold on,
connection,
hold on.
that connection with your sister.
Wheels were turning.
Because it was just always a weird thing, and she was in my class, and we grew up together. She was in my class my whole life, and so that was a part of it that was very convincing.
Yeah.
But you have to understand, I was very skeptical the whole time.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I'm not a very gullible person per se.
You're not.
But I was at a very bad time in my life where I was like, okay, well, it makes sense that I'm so fucked up because I'm not part of this family. I'm some stranger. But wait. There's more to it though. There's another friend in my class who was adopted. So there was this whole adoption thing going on, this whole theme in my head. Yeah, he was like one of my best friends. His name was
Don't say his name.
okay, I won't say his name, but we were friends since first grade all the way through 12th.
Oh, so there's a kinship with another adopted person.
Very good friends. I used to sleep at his house all the time, and he was adopted. And
so it's just this whole classroom full of adopted kids.
Yeah, so it's like a theme going on, and like
theme.
I was like, wait,
the 10th graders were adopted.
I might be adopted. Wait, it gets even better. So like I start thinking back to my childhood, like thinking back to like Return of the Jedi.
Return of Princess Leia and Luke.
Return of the Jedi, where it's like, I have a sister.
Yeah.
Because when I was a kid, I used to watch Return of the Jedi like every day.
Yeah, right after Rocky IV.
So it's like,
of the
Jedi. The idea of having like this hidden like sibling was romanticized in my head.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh wait, I have a sister.
A sister.
Dates.
But wait, it gets better. It gets even better.
God, this is so good.
But so I was thinking okay, this is stupid. I'm not adopted. But then like my mom would play tricks on me, like, wait a second. This is something my parents would do. I don't know why.
It would be.
I was like,
something my parents would do.
Like,
yes,
this makes a lot of sense. And I would be like, Mom, I confronted my mom about it.
Wow.
I confronted my mom about it. Hold on a second.
Successful prank.
Because this was when Brent had his bad colon incident where, and I know you had a podcast on this recently where y'all talked about his surgery and everything.
Right.
This took place around that time.
No, it was before. I think it was before.
It was. I
You
remember
sure?
it.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
All right, I trust you.
Well, in all fairness, you've had colon issues for
I've
a
had a
while,
lot of colon problems. Yeah. So you're
For
right.
some reason, during all that period of pain and crap, Brent decided to play a prank on me. And
he's like, my life sucks right now. Let's make Micah suck too.
I go to my mom and I'm like, Mom, Brent told me I'm adopted. Like, what's going on here? Like, I don't know what to believe. Like, what are you talking about? And she goes, don't listen to him. He's on really bad medication right now. And I was like,
that's the worst response.
That's
what
something
makes you
somebody
want to
would
believe.
That's something someone would say as a lie.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. Don't listen to him because he's on bad medication.
Instead of saying like, Micah, you weren't adopted.
He's
like,
messing with
come
you,
on.
right?
He's lying. He's just playing.
She said, don't listen to him. He's on medication right now. And I was like,
That's awesome.
Was your
I
mom in
vaguely
on it?
remember it playing out like something like
no, she was not in on it.
no,
And
because
I
I
was
remember
like,
it playing out a
horrible
certain way.
response.
Yeah, I remember it playing out like, oh my god, that response was amazing, Mom.
It was bad. And I was like, Mom, I don't believe you. Like, really? And like I could see the threads connecting across all these like
All these
concepts and
moments in life.
ideas
Uh-huh.
and like things, and it's like it hit me at the worst time
Yeah.
for the prank.
Right.
Yeah,
But in the end, I was like, nah, I don't believe it.
yeah.
You look too
fizzled
much
out
It
eventually.
fizzled out so fast.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Eventually,
you look-
caught on.
Yeah, you look too
I
much
look
like your
way
father
too much
now.
like my
Yeah.
I look way too much like my dad. It's not
Yeah.
even funny. Like,
Yeah,
there's just no way.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
That
That
good.
was
hilarious.
That was a
That's
good
the best
one, man.
defense for that prank, honestly, is just looking in the mirror and being like,
Right. I kind of look like
They really lucked out.
But what's funny is every now and then, like, I'll have a bad day, and I'm like thinking back to like everything. I'm like, I don't know.
Because I'll be honest, Micah. No, this is for real. I don't remember my mother being pregnant for you. You were just there.
But it's
You were
true though,
just
'cause-
there. All of a sudden, there was a baby, and you were there.
yeah, because you were old enough to remember.
I remember
you know?
Chris.
And so, like,
I remember her being pregnant with Chris
Mm-hmm.
and having Chris. And because there was even like he was like a miracle baby, you know, like, he
Right,
almost
right.
died. And I remember her being pregnant. I don't remember him being pregnant for you, dude.
Interesting.
yeah.
Maybe the medication that you were on back then erased some of
Or
those.
maybe he's actually adopted.
No, but sometimes I'll have a bad day, and I'm like thinking about like who I am, and like,
yeah.
God, I could have done things better, and then I'm thinking like, nope, it's because I was adopted. I just blame it on that, and I'm just like,
Yeah, you have something to
yeah, it's
blame it
'cause
on.
I'm
Yeah.
screwed up. That's
Yeah.
why. It's 'cause I was
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
adopted. But it's not true.
Yeah.
So of course it's not true.
Yeah.
So it's really hilarious.
There was another person in your class that was adopted.
Was there?
And this one was not
so
one
wait,
of your best friends.
so that's 4 people in the class that were adopted.
I think you might actually be right. I don't remember. But
Can we just beep out his name, or you want to edit this?
oh, dude, you're right.
Yeah.
Wow. So there were
So there was 3 people in my class who was adopted. Yeah,
Yeah.
So
4
that was
counting
a
you.
huge,
4 counting
4. So yeah, that was like a huge running
Yeah.
theme throughout my whole life, where I was like, I got adopted friends. Like I could be,
Yeah.
Right.
I could be adopted, and you just never know.
you.
Right.
Never know, dude.
But
yeah.
it's just, you only get so many chances like that to play a prank on your brother,
Mhm.
and
for it to
they nailed
work,
it.
It was nailed.
Yes.
They nailed it
Nailed
at
it.
that time in life, like late in
Right.
life. Is
Nailed
what I'm
it.
saying. Like,
Late in life
And
prank.
even your mom participated
response was-
unknowingly. Her response was so horrific that
Yeah.
she should have just said, "He's clearly lying. You look
Like,
just
Micah,
like your father."
He's being dumb.
Yes.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah, she
Brent's on
never-
medication. Don't believe anything
Yeah.
he says.
Don't believe him.
she the way she said it was terrible.
Yeah.
Like, don't believe him.
Yeah. Don't
what?
believe him. That's the worst thing to say. Don't
You
believe him.
kidding me? I don't know. Maybe I should believe him, Mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a conspiracy.
Yeah.
You're all in on it.
It all added up too. Like,
Yeah.
That's
was
fantastic.
there a part of you that was like kind of like happy?
Actually, yeah.
Right?
That's kind of the messed up part, because like,
Yeah.
I've been through so much in my life, and I blame a lot of it on myself.
Yeah. That
And
double
so,
dragon
like-
moment. The double dragon
So,
moment
like-
when they learn they're twins.
Right.
And it's almost like I was kind of looking for something to blame it on.
Right.
And
Uh-huh.
Your unknown parents.
when he came to me
Yeah.
with that, I was like ready. Like, that's why I said like that's the worst time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this makes sense.
Right.
If you could pick anyone to be your parents, who would it be?
Like,
Can't be your own. Don't be like
in
lovey
the
dovey. I love my
world?
parents. Anyone in the world to be your parents, who would it be?
Oh, I don't
that's
know.
difficult
Yeah, that's a really hard one.
because there's too many people to choose from. Like
Let's go the celebrity route. Let's narrow it down. Someone famous.
I would have liked to have been raised by Harrison Ford.
Oh yeah, dude.
Right. Just imagine that. Just that Indiana Jones is. I mean, look, I love my parents.
You get older and you get that behind the
cool.
scenes of him and Carrie Ann Fisher partying. He's telling you little secrets.
So back when we were young. Yeah,
that would have been a good. Who would have been your mom? They don't have to be a couple today.
Terry Fisher,
ever.
obviously.
Terry Fisher? Who's that?
That's what you just said. Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher back when they were.
Oh, Carrie Fisher. Carrie Ann Fisher. Yeah.
Who's Carrie Ann Fisher?
That's not Princess Leia. Carrie Ann Fisher.
It's just Carrie. I don't know her middle
Carrie
name.
Fisher.
I don't know her middle name. Is it Ann?
Jamie, look that up.
I'm pretty sure it's Carrie Fisher. I don't know her middle name. Maybe it is Ann. My mom's name is Ann.
I spelled Leia wrong.
Yeah,
I want my dad to be
just Carrie Fisher. Where did I get Carrie Ann Fisher?
MacGyver.
Did I really?
I want MacGyver to be my dad.
Terry Ann Hatcher.
I want my dad to be Patrick Stewart, and my mom to be Roseanne Barr.
Dude, what the hell?
What the hell?
What a combination!
Monstrosity would you be?
That's some randomness, dude.
Yeah, because like there'd be this sort of like wild dynamic going on, like the mom.
You didn't already have that at your house?
No,
the wild dynamic.
Really.
Yeah, you had a wild dynamic, but that would be really wild, dude.
Yeah, but like this would be amplified. Like
I bet she would beat him.
You think?
Oh, she would physically abuse him.
Roseanne?
I don't know.
Yeah, Roseanne.
She seems pretty out there. You know, she got hit by a car. That's when she became a comedian.
How's the car?
I don't know. Same thing happened to Andy Kaufman. Is it Andy Kaufman? Not Andy Kaufman. Who's the other comedian that was crazy?
I don't know.
Screaming.
I think I would like Shaquille O'Neal as my dad.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure I would be just honk.
Okay.
Just could you imagine the mule on that dude?
I mean,
plus Shaquille's pretty freaking cool, man.
Yeah. I mean, I've never thought about how big his penis is, but
no, I think about it almost every day. I'm like, man, how does that not come out anywhere? Like just accidentally, like like no one even talks about it because they're just like, yeah, we know.
Well,
it's huge.
Because the question is,
we know it's
not.
Huge.
Well, no, maybe it's
what
not.
If it's not? What if it's normal?
It might not be.
What if he's packing just an average 6-inch?
Then
it might not be even that.
That's what I'm saying, and then it would look even smaller in comparison.
Proportion.
The proportions would make it look ridiculously small, much like Micah's hands with the 40.
With the 40 ounce, yeah. And then for my mom, I know who it'd be. This one's less funny. That was kind of a joke, but it would be what's Elaine from Seinfeld?
Elaine from Seinfeld is.
God, why am I drawing a blank?
I can't. I'm
drawing a
blank.
Dreyfus.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
I got it right halfway.
I like her. She's funny, dude. She's
not very
woman.
Mom material though.
That's okay.
That's why I chose Roseanne. She's kind of a mom,
Yeah,
dude. Have you ever watched Roseanne?
But she was a good mom.
Was she a good mom in that?
She was a good mom.
Was she?
Okay,
yes.
okay. Can I change it? Can I change the mom to like the mom from
the Brady Bunch?
Home Improvement.
Okay, Patricia.
Okay, all right. So maybe I wasn't thinking about motherly.
Yeah,
and I was just like women that I adore.
Right.
Motherly wise, the mom from Home Improvement. That was a good mom.
She was good.
With Tim Allen, dude.
She was good.
Good mom. Really good mom. Actually, that would be a good parent. Tim Allen and like to be raised in that household.
It's funny. I actually watched a documentary recently, and I was like trying to figure out like who the narrator was. I was like, man, I cannot pin who it is.
Who is it?
So
it was
familiar.
a documentary about bears in the wilderness, and then like suddenly it was like the bear uses its paws as a majestic tool to do this, and he let out. It's like
it was Tim Allen.
I was like, it's Tim Allen.
Tim Allen was the narrator.
Yes, it was. And I paused the video. I went back to like the little remarks. It was Tim Allen.
There you go.
I was like,
were you
what?
telling me about that recently?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
This conversation sounded
Tim
familiar.
Allen documentary. I'm gonna have to check it out. It's
Yeah.
about bears.
I think it was about Bears. Yeah.
He still
Yogi?
does stand up, dude. He was in
Yeah.
Tampa
Really?
recently.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He does
Doing
stand up, and he has a new sitcom coming out. I don't know if it's going to be any good, but
No, he's a funny man, dude.
yeah, he's
funny.
done it right.
He's got good charisma. That's what it. I think a
Yeah.
lot of stand up.
A lot of guys can relate to him too. His humor is very male centric.
Totally.
Yeah.
But women like it too, like because it's like, yes, guys are that stupid. Like
We are that stupid. Yeah, make fun of guys. He makes fun of guys in a way that guys appreciate it, but women can laugh at it. So yeah, so if I'd have to pick a mom instead of Julia
Louis Dreyfus.
Louis Dreyfus,
It's not Louis, it's Louis.
Louis Dreyfus.
Is she related to Richard Dreyfuss?
I don't think so. They look nothing alike, so I just assume.
It would have to be a mom from like one of the '90s sitcoms, like you said, Full House. Not Full House.
Full
There
House
was
had no mom, Brent.
Yeah, they were dead.
The mom was
I want
dead.
Jessie as my mom.
Actually, Rebecca.
Rebecca was a hot girl.
And she would pay money to get you into college. So
That's right. She would steal money to get
This
you in
is
college.
true.
Yeah.
This is true.
She would take care of you, make sure you got educated.
yeah,
Yeah. Why did she just send her curls to just
a
normal
cheap college, right?
Got that
I didn't understand
Full
that.
House
And she only
money.
had to go to jail for like 3 months. It wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean,
Still, jail 3 months. How y'all think y'all would do in jail? Did you ever
Terrible.
think about that?
no.
Never.
I don't think about it because
Paranoid about that, dude.
Really?
I think about that more than Shaq's dick. Sometimes they go hand in hand, like together.
Well, that makes sense because
Yeah. It's like, just never shower. Never take a
What
shower.
would you do?
well,
What would
you
you do,
smell
though?
really
Crawl
bad.
up in my cell and just,
Do you believe in like the whole like beat someone's ass the first day you're there to like assert your dominance?
I think it doesn't hurt. I think if you show
have to,
if you show weakness, you're definitely getting raped.
Well, you don't
like
show
you-
weakness, but I don't think you have to beat anybody up because that to me that just shows that you are volatile and
You're a troublemaker.
you're a troublemaker,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
I
you're
think
right.
there's a nice medium.
But I feel like
you got to
that
play
medium.
you got to play the Andy Dufresne.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Kind of keep it quiet,
Confidence,
subversive.
confidence,
Confidence.
quiet.
Yeah.
You're quiet.
A little bit
confident.
crazy. There's a little crazy
Yes.
Yeah, because like Andy Dufresne, they couldn't read him. They're like, I don't
in
know.
there.
about
Who the
him.
hell
Like,
is that? I don't-
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me catch up. Who's Andy Dufresne?
Shawshank Redemption.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. I'm caught up. Yes. Exactly.
You're kind of like, I can't. Who is this? Like,
Yeah.
and Morgan Freeman's like, oh, I don't know about him. Like,
Right.
and you
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
become
yeah,
friends with them, and
Yeah.
like, and in the whole movie, he never lets himself like fully out,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
and like, he does time in like solitary confinement.
Yep.
Like, dang man, you did that, and he's like, yeah, just imagine Mozart in my head, and I think you got to keep that mysterious, like
Yes.
sort of vibe,
Keep the mystery. Exactly.
Yeah.
Keep
So they're
them,
like,
keep them guessing.
they're
Who's
like,
the-
I'm fucking
who's
with
the-
him because he might like stab me or like bite my dick off or something. I don't know.
Dude. Would you bite a dick off if they made you suck it?
Oh, totally.
You got to bite it
If
off.
I'm gonna,
You got to bite it off.
I'll bite
No
off
one
like
ever
a
is going
Slim
to put
Jim.
their dick in your mouth again.
Yeah,
You bite that thing.
yeah. And
I don't know if
Shawshank
do you think you bite a dick off in one bite?
absolutely
In one bite, you could just bite
One
it
bite,
off.
like a Slim Jim.
That's not.
Snap it
Dude,
to
no,
a Slim
no
Jim.
dick is like a Slim Jim, though.
Oh, dude, I would bite it off. Do you realize how hard the human mouth can bite?
I mean,
Yeah,
they'd be
if
pulling
you
out- I think
can-
you would do
I
some
could bite
damage.
through a jawbreaker, dude.
I mean, look.
I don't know if you could bite it off.
Oh yeah, one bite.
Like Shaq's?
Well, here's the question though. Lorena Bobbitt.
No, not
she
Shaq's.
cut her,
She
her
cut it
husband's
off.
dick off. She didn't
Yeah.
bite it off. So it wasn't
cut
a
it
sexual act she didn't want to do. And then
And
she
he was
bit-
sleeping. It was probably
He
soft.
was sleeping, and she cut his penis off.
Yeah.
Right. So
Like a full blown.
maybe it is harder to
black
bite
dick,
off.
Dude.
I mean, you definitely could bite enough that it would not be nice. Like
yeah,
you would,
no, you're going to do damage.
the major damage.
You could definitely bite into the main pumping vein. You
Yes. Yeah.
know?
Oh,
Your
no,
mouth
they-
would be full of blood and cum, dude.
No, they'd have to kill me.
Yeah.
Literally,
You definitely
They would have
bite
to
it.
kill me.
You definitely bite it.
Yeah.
You just don't shower.
Yeah, no shower,
You're
and
like,
you'll
I ain't
just
going
smell
down
like
there,
absolute
dude.
ass.
That dude's nasty.
This guy's disgusting.
Yeah. I don't do anything wrong. I don't know why I'm paranoid about going to
I don't
prison.
exactly. I was questioning your
there's nothing
life.
I do.
It's because of movies and the way they portray
Like,
it.
you ever watch American History X? God, that's what it was.
Yeah.
That one's rough.
American History X, the butterfly effect.
That one's also rough.
Oh, man.
It's actually not quite exactly like that in real life.
How do you know?
It sucks.
How do you know?
Well, I watch like documentaries and stuff, you know.
I watch those too, and those are not fun.
It's just more violent in the sense like you're probably just gonna die instead of like, you know, all the rape stuff.
Yeah.
You're
Like, would you rather get beaten or raped?
You're more likely to get the shit beat out of you.
Probably.
Yeah. More than likely.
You know what I mean?
You may get beat and then raped, but
you'll be knocked out.
Yeah, I think it's either or, because I feel like if you express that level of confidence to start,
how much confidence do you need, though?
Oh, you need a lot.
A lot, dude.
You need to have confidence oozing from your pores.
You have to look everyone dead in the eyes.
Mm-hmm. No, you need some street rep, man.
How much street rep y'all think y'all have?
The mystery.
Exactly.
Like, who's this little bitch?
Yeah, look at this. Who does he think he's looking in the eyes?
Who's this bitch?
You got to keep the air of mystery, man.
Look how soft his hands are.
I don't even think I could do that. I couldn't even keep the air of mystery. I would try, and they'd be like, this little freaking idiot.
Great job, Micah. You it took apparently it took a lot of beer, but you
it takes less and less beer each time. but every now and then I like to kick it up a notch.
Right.
And then it gets really you know, it gets weird. the past two recordings got pretty weird.
Right.
Well, good game.
Thanks for listening to The Introverse. New episodes every Monday, wherever the podcasts roam. Catch us on our YouTube channel at Introverse Pod. The Introverse is a part of the Introverse Podcast Network.